It's fine. We're starting, but we're just doing character introductions first. Welcome, everyone. Dennis Jr. I'm here with TinyDragonkr, Oliver, and Koffi. Our part of chaos. Wonderful. I'm gonna list off all of the characters, even though one of them has not been sent yet, and two of them are not here. Going to the top of the list, we have Silent Fist, a strong rogue barbarian, a Goliath. Um, he is a criminal who, from even the youngest of his age, has been just a well-known criminal and only recently has been caught. He has 20 strength, 14 dex, 16 constitution, 10 intelligence, 8 wisdom, and 12 charisma. And this is not shared like I thought it was. I'm trying to share a screen that's not being shared. How wondrous. Make sure this shares. I'm waiting for the deceptive. Who most people don't. Aglet Lakumigo. I cannot pronounce the last name. Even though I made it, I did not choose it. We have Lila. Please introduce your character. My character's name is Leah. Oh, Leah. So Leah. Twin elf, level 5 druid. 45 health, 14 AC. We go initiative because we don't need that. 10 dex, 13 con, 15 intelligence, 19 wisdom, 12 charisma. In hearing people's conversations that were meant to be secret, but I wanted something to do with it at the same time because I'm good at it. I was good at it communication. Yeah. And so I killed my family and I find out who killed them. How did I never notice this mistake in your background? I never realized that in your background there's a mistake of it grew up and the forest. No, I messed up. Okay. I just noticed it too, and I've read over everyone's backstory at least 3 times, so I don't know how I've never caught it. Backstory. Read over it at least 3 times. Just now. Anyways, anything else that you'd like us to know about your character? Scrolling on down, we have Firestorm, the golden dragonborn of a barbarian. Who's a freaking contradiction of contradictions. Peace lover, who's a believer of death. He's a person who loves destroying things and doesn't have any cares of other people if they are worthiness, even though he'll risk the heal. Sorry. I know I'm laughing about this, everyone. I love his character. It's just the biggest contradiction I've ever seen. And I can't help but laugh and just be painfully hurt by how bad it contradicts. He as a character, I don't know how he's going to make this work. But I can't wait to find out. He is not here, by the way. Not because he couldn't, not because, of any reason. No, it is purely because he didn't want to. Yeah. Then we move on to Raven, who will not also be with us, but for a different reason. As stated in the description, she is actually at work. So she physically could, but it could get her fired. Yeah, we're not going to do that to them. Anyways, Raven is a wood elf rogue who is a assassin for Hades. Um, her name's Raven. I know, creative. Ah, with 55 health, 16 C, 5 initiative, 11, 13 strength. I about said 11. 20 dex, 16 constitution, 12 intelligence, 9 wisdom, and 10 charisma. And moving on, um, Adrian, want to give us a little description of what your character, a little description of your character? By the way, for anyone watching, this is his helmet, and this is what he looks like. So just give us your name, your race and class, and then just any extra info you want. Wait, did you roll for your stats? Yeah, I was gonna say you weren't supposed to roll. I was about to say, how do you roll very badly? You aren't supposed to roll. Okay. I was confused for a second. Anyways, continue. Or are you done from there? I would be very impressed if the audio got better for the video, but it's muffled for at least me. You sound very muffled. I hear what you're saying, but muffled. And I can only imagine how bad it is because you're on your phone, going into my computer audio, going to the video. So I can only imagine how badly muffled it sounds when I am having issues with what you're saying and some of these. Like I know what you're saying, but I'm having issues with some of them.
Yes, forgive me. This new phone has no earphone jacks.
Ah, gotcha. I do remember you saying your arm may be a little messed up, though. I will give you that. I just thought I'd bring it up in case there was a way that you could possibly fix it, which definitely sounds a little better.
Is better?
Yes.
Yes. I just changed the fucking settings, apparently.
Gotcha. Anyways, and then Osriel. Osriel? I know I'm saying that wrong.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun wrecking you. Anyway, I put Osray.
Osray, right.
Release 18 page to the Horseman of the Apocalypse of Pestilence. Level 4 Bard, College of War. Level 1, Warlock's a Fiend. There you go.
I need. Do you have your picture of what they look like in the campaign at least?
I do.
This is what she looks like, at least up close. I think it's a she, but it could be a dude.
Doesn't matter.
What gender are you playing this character as? That's a dumb question.
So I'm gonna say, guy.
Okay. Oh my lord. Why your AC is so low compared to what I don't know why I expected it to be higher.
I'm playing a bard.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're playing Bard Warlock. I don't know what I was expecting. Like I don't know why I was expecting armor that was higher than that, but like I looked at your armor, I'm like, holy shike. How?
Do you want me to make my armor higher?
No, it's fine. That is it is, since that is what you have. Okay. And yeah, that is our party. Osray has not sent Osray Osray has not sent
Finally got correct.
has not has not sent their character yet. Mostly because they haven't decided on a lot of their backstory. But
Mainly
yeah,
because I'm extra as all hell, besides the point.
most of us are. Well, no, that's a lie. There's like half of the server is, and then the other half just does not give two fucks. As you enter this new town that you've never explored, with it, it's a mediocre town with shops here and there, houses here and there, and nice bustle. There's also a little market, a little down the street from where you are, where you can hear people trading, shuffling, and probably some people robbed, knowing the marketplace. And you see a little bit to your, you also see a little bit down the street a tavern. Where do you go?
Oh, so a town went down the street and a bunch of people trading.
Yeah, market basically down one street is a mostly a tavern with a couple other little shops here and there, but mostly the biggest thing that you can tell is the tavern, which would have job places. And then down the street that also is in front of you is you what you hear is a marketplace which also would probably have jobs. So you don't really see the marketplace, you hear it.
Probably gonna go to the tavern.
Alrighty. As you head into the tavern, which takes you a little bit, not too much time, since it's just in view. As you walk in, the bartender greets you, and you see a little bit of people, but you mostly see most people at a board or sitting around a table where what looks to be a guard is writing down on a list.
Hey, so
Give an idea, by the way, for everyone. Probably should have stated this. It is about 6 p.m. in this world. A little bit before sunset.
okay. So I'm probably gonna go look at the board.
If you look on the board, there's not many jobs, not enough for you to really take interest, except two. One to go help the king do some mission, which says at the bottom, one wish. The other is to murder a, excuse me, um, to murder a very wealthy person. Um, He seems to be that of noble or royal status. Which job are you taking?
I'll be the one that offers a wish.
So, King. You do see on it that it says talk to the guard to get more info. So that's what you presume the guard sitting at the table is for. And I'm gonna stop there for a moment. Um, let's move on to Abraham. Abraham, why do I keep? You're at your church, which church just ended. I'm assuming, and a little across the street is a tavern, which seems to be bustling more than usual. You never liked that fact that the church was across the street, but you dealt with it because there wasn't much else you could do about it.
Abraham will approach the tavern, and as he's doing this, he is walking with his hands behind his back, as if, any well-mannered individual would.
Alrighty, as you walk in, you see, like I said, you see the board. The bartender greets you, and you see the guard with a bunch of people, and like I said, the board with a bunch of people. Way more than usual for this tavern.
Give me a minute. Uh, Abraham's going to look around this tavern in what appears to be disgust in his eyes.
Alrighty.
Is there anyone fighting or, being a little too rowdy?
I mean, you see a couple people. Most of the people who are rowdy and itching the fight look to be the people who are at this guard's table or trying to wait for the guard to talk to.
Hmm.
But no one's actually actively fighting or trying to cause problems right now.
Abraham is going to approach the barkeep.
The barkeep looks at you and says, "Welcome. What can I get you?" He is a Let me look at what I had him as. Oh, never mind. I remember what I had him as. He is a very chunky little boy, big man, I should say, as he is a big bugbear. I won't look into that right
George into some water, please.
now. Alrighty. As he goes to the back and comes back around, handing you the coin. Or the, not, yeah, he hands you a coin. He comes back around and hands you the glass of water. Anything else?
No, that will be all.
Alrighty. As he walks around back to the front to deal with any other customer.
Abraham is now just going to stand at this counter and just. Can Abraham just pull out a mat just out of nowhere, but from his cloak, just pulls out a straw?
So he's just gonna read.
Yeah, I guess he's just going to be idling by, just looking at this water because he's wearing a fucking helmet. I just now remembered. There's a very tiny hole in his helmet.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just going to just put the straw in. Just.
I'm gonna say that the helmet You can like lift up the mask to where like you can drink and eat without having to remove the whole helmet. I won't make you endure your own torment.
Yes.
I should, but I won't. I can't believe you forgot that you were wearing a helmet.
I'm not used to playing characters that wear armor.
That is true. He usually is a barbarian, people. So,
Yes. What is going on in the next turn?
Osray.
Yes.
Um, I'm trying to think of how to start this off.
This is perfect timing because I just finished.
What? Give me you would be a performer, correct? Would you perform?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're performing at this tavern that everyone's here at, and there's surprisingly a lot more people here. Though you notice that only a handful are actually even paying attention to you. Most of them are looking at the board or walking this guard.
I thought people were here at the tavern to make dumb decisions, not get jobs.
You say that aloud, or you say that?
I whisper that to myself, and then like we do an exit off the stage and start to my instruments as I attempt to listen into the guard. What's happening over there?
Roll me a perception. Oh dear God, I'm looking at your Oh, thank God. For a moment, I read your performance with the +8, and then I realized, oh, thank God, it's not. It's only +4. It's not a +8 like him. Oh,
It's 13.
oh my God! Stop doing good. Okay, no, I'm joking. But you have such a high add to everything. This sucks for so many things that I have planned. Okay. Yeah, you listen in, and the guard's talking to this little halfling who goes, I want to. The guard leans over and says, "Well, little man, the king's looking for help who can do some strong work. Unless if you think you can handle a job that's meant for royal guards, I suggest you move it along." And you see that for the most part, a lot of the people are. That's mostly how the convos seem to go. Most of the people walk up, he tells them that, and most of them just kind of either walk away or try to ask for more info. And there's not a lot that he seems to say.
Damn. Wasn't expecting a guard of all people to be so knowledge. And you know what? Just to continue the trend, I go up to the guard and ask about said job. Not about if I can do it. I should ask this. Excuse me, do you possibly think that doing this job will give me good material to write stories about?
Well, saying that it's a job meant for royal guards level, I would probably say yeah, probably.
Perfect, I'm in.
You don't want to know.
No, I'm in.
The guard's looking at you like, the fuck is wrong with you? What brain damage have you taken? But he's like, alrighty, well, go sit. We have a cart arriving tonight in a little bit. If you want to just wait for the cart. As he points to a spot near the church, right at the corner. He goes, the cart's going to show up there, exactly at 10. At exactly 10.
Thank you.
If you want to join, you'll be there.
I walk off and continue tuning my instrument. because my character believes he's engaged.
Yes. Hello, welcome. I'm not on as often as some of the already. Hopping back on to share my screen so I could text him and tell that. Back. If I'm going to be honest, I don't know what the job. Think you can't handle it? Then walk away. If so, continue talking. And ask away any questions you have. I can answer to the best of my ability.
If you don't know these things, how am I supposed to ask you about things?
You know, I don't know. I'm just, my boss told me, okay? If you want, I can tell you where the cart will pick you up if you're interested. At 10 p.m. tonight, he points to the same spot that he pointed for Osray. The cart there at 10 p.m. If you aren't there, you're not getting in. Now, if you want the job, you'll be there at 10. And then he kind of tries to waver you off. What do you do or say?
That was simple.
I know. Bugbear walks over and says, "What can I get you, little man? Or little woman?"
You can get me.
He's back with a thing of water.
Anything else? Alrighty.
And he walks back away.